Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am super excited because not only is it going to be a Boxycharm unboxing video for the month of September, but it's also going to be a full face of products that I received in Boxycharm over the past couple months. The only products that I will not be using in today's video from Boxycharm are complexion products, so like foundation, concealer. I don't have a setting spray from Boxycharm. I know we will be receiving concealers and foundations in the future, so that is super exciting. My stand for my camera is acting up right now, so I do apologize about that. I'm just making sure it's not going down. So my hair is a mess because I am fresh out of the shower. So what I'm going to do is just put my hair back with my little kitty ears. So to help prep my skin, I did not do any skincare. All I did was literally just wash my face. I'm fresh out of the shower. So I am going to go in with the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. This is from Wonder Beauty. So this is something that we did receive in our Boxycharm box in the past. And I have been enjoying this. Like, I do like how it makes my skin feel, and even though you can see a little bit of shimmer in the actual product, I do not see it on my face. It just makes your face feel just moisturized and just gives you that natural, like, beautiful glow. So you can use this as a primer, but I am just going to use this as like skincare for today, and go in with another primer that I absolutely love and have been enjoying from Boxycharm. For those who do not know what Boxycharm is, it is a monthly subscription. So at the moment it is $21 a month. I think it is going up in price though. I think it's now going to be $23 if I'm not mistaken. I will put the correct future price down below, as well as the link, so that way you can sign up for Boxycharm if you like. The price is going up a little bit just because there will be more customization in the box, so you can pick and choose, I think, 1 to 2 products in the box, as well as they did mention that the box is going to be, I think, bigger or heavier, so the value of the box is going to be going up as well. So right now it is up to, I believe, right now the box is promised to be at least $125 worth of products. Even though you're only paying $21, it's now going up to be at least $165. So my box always been more than $125, but now it's promised to be at least $165, which is a great value for what you're paying. And you do get 5 full-size products in your box, so it's super exciting. It could be skincare, makeup brushes, makeup. So if you're into that sort of thing, it's a great deal and it's a great thing to sign up for. So for primer, I'm using the No Problem primer from Touch and Soul. As you can see, I've been using this product a lot and I freaking love this product. I really do feel like it does like smooth out your face as well as fill in your pores. It helps with your makeup lasting, and your skin feels amazing after using this. And I'll let you know, like, majority of these products I'm using did come from Boxycharm. Like I said, the only thing that I'll be using is like complexion products, so like foundation, concealer, color corrector, and setting spray. Everything else came in my Boxycharm, and I will let you know once I get to the first product that's in September's box, and I will just show you the whole box. So the first thing I'm going to go in with that is not a Boxycharm product is from Believe Beauty, and it is the color correcting concealer, and this is in light medium. And I just love putting this under my eyes before anything else, just because it does really good at brightening and color correcting dark circles. I tested this side by side when I did my Believe Beauty full face video, and I did one eye with this and one eye with just concealer, and you could really see the difference. So I really recommend this color corrector. I usually don't have an issue or that big of an issue with dark circles, and as you can see already, like look at that. Here it looks like I got punched in the face, and here it just already looks a lot better. But anyways, I have not been sleeping a whole lot lately just because of being 9 months pregnant. You get extremely uncomfortable. You have to wake up every 10 minutes to go pee. And not to mention, like, I'm starting to get nauseous a lot, just like randomly in the middle of the night or early morning, like 2, 3 in the morning, or sometimes like 4 or 5 in the morning, or sometimes just like around 11, 12 o'clock. So there's just a whole bunch of reasons why I'm not getting much sleep, but it's all coming down to pregnancy. So, and once the baby is born, I'll be able to get a little bit more sleep. I know that when she's here, you know, I'm gonna be waking up every couple hours and feeding her, and she's gonna be crying, and I get all that, but like the moment that I can sleep, I will be actually like sleeping and having like enjoying my sleep and having a nice deep sleep, you know what I mean? Like I won't be just like trying to get comfortable and like dealing with pain and nausea and all that stuff. So even though my sleep will be interrupted a lot, I feel like once I do close my eyes, I will just knock out. At least I think. I'll probably be paranoid about her and just probably not be able to sleep. Anyways, but at least during the day when like my husband comes home, he can take over for a little bit and I can get some shut-eye, as well as my mom will be staying with me for a little bit longer until I give birth. And kind of, you know, the first 2-3 weeks of having her to help me out, and so I'm not completely terrified of being by myself because my husband will still be working and I will be on maternity leave. So yeah. For foundation, I am using from the foundation from Collab, and this is Meet Your Matte Foundation. It is a foundation from Sally's Beauty, and like I just mentioned, this did not come in a Boxycharm box, but soon hopefully we will be getting some foundation from them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're supposed to be getting foundation in October, maybe November, I don't remember, but it's exciting. I did not receive my complexion swatch card yet, so I don't know if they're only doing it like little by little or what, but we will find out. I guess I can always reach out to customer service as well and see like if they're just sending it out to everyone or only certain people, because like I updated my profile online, so it asks you more questions about your complexion and your undertone, so I did update that already. So, but they were sending out complexion cards as well, which is like little samples of foundation, and you test out the foundation and swatch it and see which one you like, and then you respond back to them of which shade worked best for you, so that way they can kind of go off of that, which I think is pretty smart. For concealer, I'm going to go in with CoverGirl, and this is in Warm Beige, and this is their True Blend Undercover concealer. I'm just going to pop this on. I'm actually just going to use this under my eyes, and I'm just going to use this brush and just kind of like dab it out. Just stipple it in. And I will go in with a beauty sponge just to make sure I have no brush streaks, but usually I don't if I just kind of like stipple it in, like I don't drag the brush across my face. And I'm just going to use a Wet n Wild beauty sponge just kind of go over that, go around the nose, make sure everything's filled in right around there. That's usually where I have like the biggest pore problem. Alright, so to set my face, I do have 2 setting powders that I have received from Boxycharm. One of them is a recent one that we received, is from Becca Cosmetics, and it is their Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. This one feels amazing on the skin. And then I also have from Pretty Vulgar their translucent powder. It is the Powder Room Matte About It translucent setting powder in 147. So I'm actually going to use both of them today. To set my under eye, I'm going to go in with the Becca Cosmetic one, and just, I do not know what brush this is, guys, I'm sorry. But I just love how wet this feels. Like, it literally feels like a wet powder under my eye right now. And I just set my whole eye. So if you do not want to set your eyelid because you are afraid that you're not going to get the most pigment out of your eyeshadow, I never have an issue, but if you prefer not to, then just don't. And then I'm going to go in with Pretty Vulgar, and I am going to take out the little poofy that it came with. I'm going to dump some powder out. That's what it looks like. I'm going to use a big fluffy brush. This is from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to focus it around my nose, because that's where I have the most breakup. And I should have put something around my shirt, because I have a black shirt on, and as you can see, like, I'm just getting powder everywhere. That's okay. And then I'm just going to do circular motions. Next, I'm just going to finish the face, and then I will move on to eyes. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the bronzer from the Cover FX palette. This palette we have received in our Boxycharm box a little while back, actually. And this is in the light to medium. It's the Perfector Face palette. It does come with highlighter, bronzer, and blush, but we are only going to be using the bronzer and the highlighter. So I'm going to be going into the contour shade right here. And of course, I'm going to take this underneath my jaw. Try to erase that double chin that this baby is giving me. For highlighter, I'm going to go in to the shade right here, as well as I will take this highlighter topper and make it just a little bit more glowy. I'm just going to take a Real Techniques brush and just put that right on top. This highlighter is a little bit more subtle, but once you apply the middle brightening highlighter, it helps. See how that kind of just adds a brightening effect. Then we also received a blush palette from Alamar Cosmetics. So I'm actually going to go in to this palette for blush, and I'm just going to use Seclusion, which is the first peachy shade right here. And I'm going to run this across my cheeks. This palette is very pigmented as well, so just go in an easy hand. I'm always looking down. It's just because my mirror is down here. And I'm kind of just like dabbing into it and just slowly building it up instead of loading my brush with product. So now that we have majority of our face product on, I'm actually going to go in. I'm actually just going to use my Ellen Tracy priming and setting spray. Alright, so as my face is drying, I'm actually going to go into September's Boxycharm and show you everything I got. Alright, so in this month's Boxycharm, I did already peep into it, so that way I know what else to pull from other Boxycharm boxes, as well as, you know, what to put on my face and things like that. So, the theme for the box, every month it's like a theme sort of thing. This just says all access. And then of course you have your products, your description of the product, and how much each product costs. So the first thing in the box that I did already use, because I did want to give my opinion on it, and it is the Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask from Dr. Brandt. Dr. Brandt is an amazing skincare line. It can be on the pricier side though, so it is super nice that we got it in our Boxycharm box. This mask does go for $52, and it is 1.7 ounces, so 7 ounces more than a typical foundation bottle. A hydrating recovery sleeping mask that balances skin's naturally occurring flora and locks in moisture overnight to reduce redness and soothe the signs of irritation. So this is really, really nice for someone who has irritated skin or like acne, which I do get every once in a while. Probably it's gonna come back really hardcore after I give birth, probably because of my hormones and everything, but right now it's been behaving itself. So this is what it looks like. Now if you purchase this on your own on the Dr. Brandt website or Sephora, wherever you can buy Dr. Brandt, it does come actually in like a jar versus a squeezy tube. But the size is actually the same, so there is no size difference. The product that comes in a jar is also 1.7 ounces. I did look into that, so you're getting the same amount. So this is the full size sleeping mask, and all you do is you just take a small amount, put it all over your face, and go to sleep. You do not take it off, and then in the morning you just do your normal routine. So if I show you, just try to squeeze out just a little bit. So it's like a gel, it's like a green tinted gel, and it just smells fresh and minty, if you ask me. And it did leave my skin feeling super moisturized in the morning. I did not have any bad reactions to it. It did stay tacky for a while after applying it, so I wouldn't like cuddle up to your cats after putting it on or anything, but I did enjoy this mask. So next I received the $1 Billion Brow. It is the Microblade Effect Brow Pen. And this one is in the shade Dark. And as you can see, it just has the microblade brush tip on it. I also did use this already as well, just because I couldn't wait to use it. I wanted to see, and I actually enjoyed it. I enjoy it for a day where I want a little bit more natural brows, where I'm not doing full glam, where I might not be doing really much. Maybe it's just some brow and mascara and lip gloss and I'm out the door. But my brows still need to be like filled in and darkened. I do not have the best of brows, so this did the trick, and I really did enjoy this. Now if you want more of a full glam and a bolder brow, then you might want to go in with something different. But this Microblade Effect Brow Pen does go for $18. It says this brow mimics the look of actual brow hairs to get a great microblade effect without the blade. It can be used to define a very bold brow or creates natural looking brow hairs for a more subtle look. This long lasting formula will last for an all day look. And again, this goes for $18. The next thing I received in my box is this 5-piece brush set from Moda. It is their 5-piece deluxe eye kit, and this is what it looks like. It has a shade brush, a crease brush, a detail brush, smudge brush, and a line brush. This brush set does go for $27.95. Moda Pro takes Moda to the next level. This line features superior quality filament and modern professional shapes. Use this kit to create endless on-trend eye looks. So the next thing I received is the Hank and Henry Kitty Black Eyeliner. And even though it looks like it's going to be like maybe a brownish eyeliner, it's actually just black. I did not use this yet. It's still in the clear packaging. This does go for $20. Introducing our latest addition to the Slick With It line of eye products. Our eyeliner is a vegan liquid formula that dries down to a satin/matte finish. This formula is extremely long wearing and transfer resistant, which is perfect for those with hooded eyes. And again, this goes for $20. So we will be trying this out today too. So the only thing I did not use in this box is the eyeliner and the brush set. Everything else I used, including what is next, which is the Violet Voss Essentials Eyeshadow Palette. This palette does go for $29. And it just comes in some bubble wrap. What are you doing? My cat's just having fun. So this is what the packaging looks like. It comes with a little clear, and then let me just take back. So I did dip into this palette already. I think I only used 2 shades, or maybe 3. I used 3. I used this shade as a transition, this shade right here in my crease, and then I used this shade right here. I was excited to use this palette, and I used it for my pregnancy photo shoot. So if you follow me on Instagram, some of my pictures from my photo shoot is on there. But this is the palette that I used for that. So I am super excited to use this again for another fall look. It says provides revamped essential shades and an equal number of breathtaking mattes and metallics. So you can create the most fashion-forward neutral looks. The Essentials palette was designed for everyday use in a stunning mix of warm and cool tone shades. For countless color combinations, rethink Essentials and effortlessly take your look from day to night. Achieve a soft glam or go bold with a pop of color. The choice is yours. And again, that goes for $29. And at the end of the video, I will add everything up that came in September's box to give you the total of what the box was. So first, I'm going to do brows. So I'm going to first go in with the $1 Billion Microblade Effect pencil. Even though I know I want a bolder brow, I'm just going to kind of zoom you guys in just so you can kind of see how I use it, as well as how it works. So I'm just going to take a spoolie and just kind of get my hairs going in the direction that I want them to. I do have a few hairs that need to be plucked, but we will not worry about those right now. I usually start off like in the middle and just kind of go from there, and then work my way up to the front, and then I will turn the pen so that way the spikes are sideways, just so that way I can go up. And as you can see, it literally gives you the effect of hairs. So you can still see that there are gaps. So it doesn't give you like the 100% bold brow. At least I don't think it does. But it just kind of fills them in for you. Go in, and I'm gonna actually fill them in a little bit more with another $1 Billion brow product that we've received in another box, which is just a normal brow pencil. Just like that. And I'll spend a little bit more time with it if I was only using this pencil, but since I am going in with another pencil, I will not spend too much time. So this is again from $1 Billion Brows. It is the Universal Brow Pencil, and this one is in the shade, I'm not too sure. just says universal brow, so I think it only came in one shade, which was a little confusing at the time when it came. But it's just your normal wind up brow pencil, and then you do have a spoolie on the other end. So this is another product that came in a Boxycharm box. So I'm just going to use this just to give me a little bit more definition and boldness. And then I'm going to just use the spoolie and kind of blend it with the front. As you can see how this one is more bold and not as natural. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of a tail. Our brows are going to be sisters, not twins, which is okay. As long as you can tell I have brows on, I will not complain. I've never received a like brow gel or anything like that from Boxycharm, so I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. clear brow gel just to set my eyebrows and kind of get like rid of that powdery look from applying like our powders and bronzers. I'm just going to go in with that. And this product is normally clear when you buy it, but once you go over your brow product with it, kind of turns the product and your brush brown, which is whatever. So I will be using the brush set, but there is no like fluffy blending brush, so I'm just going to go in with a fluffy blending brush first. And I don't know the name brand of this brush anymore, but I'm just going to go into Sand from the Violet Voss palette. And this palette has a little bit of kickback, but nothing too crazy. I'm just going to zoom you guys back in. Sorry if it sounds like I'm out of breath and I'm like breathing heavy or like can barely talk anymore. It's just this baby just taking up space inside of me right now, making it extremely hard to talk. So I almost take it up to my brow, but not really. It's my transition shade, so I'm just kind of buffing it all over my upper eye crease area. I'm going to go into Terracotta, which is this like orange shade right here. And now I'm going to go in with the crease brush from Moda, and it is the 430 crease brush, and the handles feel like rubber and it's like so comfortable. So loving that. And I'm just gonna like try to fluff it a bit. I usually like washing my brushes first before using them, not because like they're dirty or anything, but it kind of just like breaks them in a little bit, you know. So we're gonna go into Terracotta, and I'm just going to pop that right in the crease. And I'm kind of gonna turn the brush sideways just so it's a little bit more wider and gets a little bit more higher. I would usually use like more of a fluffier brush for this, but I really want to use these products. I really want to use these brushes, so just add a little bit more warmth to the eye. But it does fit in the crease like really nice, so if you want to get really into that crease, this brush is really nice. Next, we are going to go in to Cinnamon, which is the shade right here. We're going to go in with the same crease brush, and we're going to go into Cinnamon. And we're just going to really focus that in the crease, which is what this brush is really good for. just to add some depth in there. And then I'm just gonna go sideways just to kind of feather that out a little bit. Oh yeah, perfect. $4.66. And we're gonna go in with the emerald shade. So we're gonna see how this brush picks up this product. But if it doesn't do a good job, then we will try to either wet it or just use our finger. I think, oh wow. Okay, so this brush, now I would definitely put some powder under my eye, which I think I'm gonna do before I continue. So one, this brush is doing amazing with picking up the product, but also like the eyeshadows, I didn't even have to wet this to look this metallic. Like what? It does have a lot of fallout, but it's also really pigmented. So I am not complaining about it. The fact that I don't have to like wet the brush or try to get my long fingernail into this eye really makes me happy. So again, a lot of fallout. That's okay. So next I am going to take Cream, which is the shade right here, and I'm gonna use that in my inner corner and brow bone, and I'm just gonna use the detail brush for this. And I'm just gonna add some highlight. Ooh, that's pigmented. Do a little bit. I'm just gonna take a fluffier brush and just kind of like blend that. Then I am going to take the smudge brush 402, and I'm actually going to go in with Sand, which is the shade, the first shade that we went in with, and I'm just going to start loading up color. And then I'm going to take a little bit of cinnamon and do the same thing. But I'm going to focus it first on the outer edge. And then work my way in. Because I want the most darkest pigment of that color on the outer. Just so that way it's not closing in my eye. The only brush that I did not use, that I just didn't have a use for, is the liner brush. But I am sure that it works just as good. Which you can also, if you don't really use like gel liner or anything like that, it's also a good brush to use for like your eyebrows, to fill it in with like a pomade or something. Let's take off this packaging. Let's see, brand new. Have not used this yet. Just gonna give it a good shake. So it's definitely like a brush, it's not like a felt tip, and it's going on pretty smooth. I don't know how, I feel like the green eyeshadow is kind of like coming through or like staying on the brush and then overlapping it, but so it's not like the most pigmented. If you go over it, then it kind of comes through again. So there is one eye. So majority of the time my eyeliner is more like sisters and not twins as well. Like this one I got perfectly to go up. This one went a little bit more to the side, but whatever. It is super easy to work with. The only thing is because it glides and it just goes on so easily, just the littlest flick in the wrong direction and you can kind of have yourself a little bit of a mess. But for the most part, it's okay. Like I said, if you're putting it over like a shimmery pigmented eyeshadow, I don't know if like your eyeshadow is going to come through or not, so that I will have to see. So next I am going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This mascara we did receive in our Boxycharm a little while back. So for lower lashes, I'm just going to use the Better Than Sex one, but I really love these. It's from It Cosmetics, the Superhero mascara that we received. That one is, in my opinion, way better. We also received one from, I believe, Tarte. Until my lower lashes dry, we're going to go in for the lips. So I am going to use the Steve Laurent lip pencil in Chic. I do not like the lip pencils that we get, like the lip liners that we get in Boxycharm boxes. A lot of the times they're like the wooden pencil kind, and they're not creamy, they're rough. So I'm not a huge fan of them, but this pencil is horrible. It comes off like chunky. Not a fan. I'm just not a fan of the lip pencils. I'm trying. Tried, I kept it. I'm probably going to chug it. For lip product is something that I actually do really enjoy. This is from Ofra Cosmetics. It's their long lasting liquid lipstick, and this one is in Miami Fever. I freaking love this shade for fall, and this lipstick literally lasts on your lips all freaking day. It's just a great fall color. It's like that rusty orange. Beautiful. I love it. Alright, so for top lashes, I'm going to go in with the Superhero mascara from It Cosmetics. This is another mascara that I received in one of my Boxycharm boxes. So far, I received 3 mascaras. This one is okay. It's not my favorite. This one is absolutely my favorite, and I will repurchase the moment I am out of this one. And this one is from Tarte. It is the Big Ego mascara. Packaging is cute, hot pink, love that. Really didn't have much of an issue. Like, I don't have an issue with the wand either. I mean, it's huge, and I wouldn't use it on my lower lashes. I do have an issue with the formula though. It is just too thin and runny and messy. So the only way I would reuse this mascara is if I'm not wearing any eyeshadow. It's just more of a mascara lip gloss type of day, and I can literally just go in with a Q-tip and just clean my eyelids right up right after using this, because it just transfers everywhere. So I would not ruin my eye look using this mascara, because I mean, it's normal sometimes to get a little bit of mascara and you just wait for it to dry and then you take it off. No, this is just like a smudge hot mess. I do not like this mascara, so this is something that I would be okay with giving away, or I mean, I used it, so I won't give it away to someone else. Never share your mascaras. But like, if I could see into the future and know about this mascara and then come back and not use it at all, and it would be brand spanking new, I would just like chug it out the window and say whoever wants it can have it. So not a big fan of it. Wouldn't repurchase it. Will probably, I guess I'd use it on just like a no makeup type of day. The only thing about this mascara, the Superhero one, is it can get like a little clumpy around the area where you put the brush back in, but other than that, I love it. It's more of like a thicker, stickier mascara, which is what I like. So it's all about your preference. And like the more you go, the more your eyelashes just keep getting bigger. And that was one dip. Alright guys, so this is the total look using everything Boxycharm except for products that I have not received yet, like complexion products, like I mentioned in the past 100 times. I have received lashes from Boxycharm. These are the Lashaholic Luxury Lashes, and I really do love these lashes. Just one, I don't really feel like putting on lashes today. It's just that type of day. And two, they're like really dramatic on me, especially for my small eyes. So this is something that I would put on for like maybe New Year's Eve or like, you know, a big event if I was going somewhere special. I did spill black eyelash glue that kind of looks like Minnie Mouse, but anyways, this is what the eyelashes look like. They are very beautiful, but I will not be putting them on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of video. Obviously it's a lot longer because it's a full face get ready with me everything Boxycharm instead of just focusing on September's box, but I thought I would just change it up just a bit. It's not something I'm gonna do every single month. I will probably just unbox October's box next month when we receive it, but let me quickly tell you how much September's box was worth. Alright, so I just added everything up, and the total of this box for September is $146.95. So I'm paying $21 plus tax for this box, and the box is valued over $125. The minimum value of the box is promised to be $125. My box was $145.95. So that just shows you, even if there's a product or two that you don't like in your box, you're still getting your money's worth, because majority of the products, or one product itself, is already paying for the box. So steal. Alright guys, I will not keep you any longer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, you know what to do, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.